All right, tighten the drag a bit. Let's really set that hook. Let's bring it back. It's quite a way out. It could go over to that other point. Yeah, ooh, she's decent. Good morning, Isaac from One Up Fishing here. Just another session down in the Botany Bay mangroves. I've got a few rods with me. I'll set a few up with bait and then I'll just have a flick around on the lure rod and yeah, see if we can get some fish. It is also a midweek comp, so I'll explain that quickly and we'll get to it. So this session was also part of my local fishing club's midweek tournament. Here's how it works. The tournament runs from October, 12 rounds all up, 1 round every second Wednesday. On those Wednesdays you can fish for a 4-hour window, but the clock starts ticking as soon as you land your first fish. In that window you can submit up to 10 fish caught each round, but of course they've got to be legal, so size and bag limits still apply. To submit a fish, you take a photo of it on the club mat, and that's your official entry. Each species has its own point value based on the club's table. For example, a dusky flathead is worth 6 points, plus 1 point for each 100 grams the fish weighs. And you also get a 10-point bonus for every different species you catch. At the end of it all, your best 8 rounds count towards your total score, and whoever racks up the most points wins the tournament. Okay, so this is using my favourite, yakka. I've got 3 rods set up for bait and then 1 lure rod. So we'll just cast the baits out, let them sit there until something comes along and gets hooked up on a circle hook. I'm not going to actively fish them, I'm going to leave them out there with loose drag. Okay, the bait's gone, so that's at least something better than it just being untouched. How about this one? Oh yeah, we might be on here. A flatty sitting on the end of this one. Don't mind that. Here he is. Little flatty just sitting on the end of the line waiting for me to check it. Didn't even know he had the bait. And then when I go to reel it in, he's on the line. So get the pliers, get that hook out, send him back. There he goes. All right, rebait these hooks, send them out. Hopefully get a few more. Oh yeah, we won't get any nibbles. This is the tiniest tailor I've ever seen. Something's had a bite out of the back of him. Getting some pulls on this rod. Oh yep, we're on this other rod. Set that hook. And now we'll bring it in. It's coming in quite easy. Just a bream. There we go, a just legal bream, 27 centimeters, so send him off. Straight off. That was like the quickest release ever. Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm going to call it and I'll come back this afternoon. I'm heading off, but I'll be back this afternoon and I'll see you then. Alright, it's just after 4 o'clock. Heading back to the spot now, and yeah, just got the 4 rods, same setups. Just going to send them out with bait on it and just try and improve on those 2 fish that we got this morning. That flathead and the bream, like surely we can scrounge up something more than that. I might even try and just catch a couple live crabs and send those out because I know that the big bream love the live crab. So I'll give that a go as well, and we'll see how we go. Let's go. Here it is, you all know it well. Snag City. It's out of the wind, which is perfect. You can see the wind a bit further out on the bay, but close in where I'm going to be casting, no wind. So that's a win already. I don't often bring a bait rod down here, so we'll send out some bait, see how that goes. And while we wait for the bait to get hit, we'll flick a lure around. All right, we've casted out a piece of yakka on this rod. It's kind of straight out that way. I've thrown out a bunch of those yakka heads and tails that I kept from earlier, and I've thrown them out in the stream, so their scents should go out into the bay. And just using the Bite Science Dirty Grub. Lucky we didn't land a fish, because as always I just forgot my net. So getting nibbles on the yakka already. We're on guys. We've jagged a little bream who's come in. Maybe it's a tarwine. Yeah, he's come in, had a look, and then as I've hopped it, very unlucky. So that just proves that fish are looking at your lure. They come in, have a look. They might not bite it, but they definitely all come check it out. And then he is unfortunate enough to be jagged. Oh, yep. We're on. Try and bring him up. Yeah, that's decent. That is decent. Yes, that's what we want. Here we go. The first flatty of the afternoon. If we can get a couple more of these, then this will be the window of fish that we submit on the Dirty Grub. Let's send him back. This is a big yakka chunk, so I might even have to cut some of them up. We'll have to get the head torch soon. That sun is setting fast. So we pretty much got that last flatty right where I was chucking the pieces of yakka. And that last hookup was good as well. Like, I felt the thud as it took it, and then I could just go, yep, and then set the hook, and it was on. Yep, we're on. We are on. Ooh, not bad. Keep it up. Away from these snags. And that did not take long at all. I need to really quickly measure this, take a photo, and then get to flicking again, because that was only a few casts after the last one. Here he is, flatty number 2. He's very full of energy still, so we'll quickly get him back in the water, and that way we can get back to casting. Where did all your energy go, mate? You were so keen to get away before. There he goes. Those mullet are going bonkers out there. Yep. Just a little tacker. Undersized for sure. Come down, mate. Too small. Surely there's a third flatty for me here. Ooh, bit of action on the rod, but not the full hookup yet. I think we're off. Yep. Spewing. It's not what we wanted to happen. Whatever it was bit through the line. But if it was going to bite through the line, it was always going to bite through the line. Let's get another bait out there. Try cast it right in the same spot. Right out the front there. If it kind of turns off on the lure as well, I can just put a bit of yakka on this rod and chuck it out and let it drift out. Oh, something's playing with it. If we get bit off again, I've got to pull out my 30-pound leader. That's the heaviest I've got. I don't know what's on there at the moment, probably 10. I think we're on. We're on again. We're on again on the other rod. Chuck this here. Take this. Bring this over here. Get up. All right, tighten the drag a bit. Let's really set that hook. Let's bring it back. It's quite a way out. It could go over to that other point. Actually, I can bring it in just over here. Bring it in this little bay. I don't think it's too snaggy here. Bring it in. It's a nice bream. That's a solid bream. Damn, that's a solid bream. Don't bark at me, you giant bream. Here he is, the big bream. New channel record by 1 centimeter. The old record was 39, and it was actually my first ever video that I put up, and we've finally beat that today. Let's get this guy back out there. Off he goes. Just got to get out of the shallows. Get this straight back out to where that, hopefully, school of bream is. Yes, right there. Barely even got to really work this lure because of those last 2 hookups on the bait. Something's playing with the bait already. We might have lost our bait or our hook then. One big bend and then nothing. Could have got bitten off. Oh yeah, a bit off. I'd say more big bream. Let's get another hook and let's get 30-pound leader. It's head torch time. Oh no, mozzies, I'm gonna get absolutely bitten, I reckon. Pretty sure I don't have bug spray. Alright, the bream have won twice. They've chewed me off twice, but I caught one of them. Let's get another. Oh yeah, that's in the money spot. Bait's getting hit already. I think we might have a fish. Pretty sure we got a fish on the line, on the bait rod. Yep. Yeah, ooh, she's decent. Let's get up to the battle station. Is that a flatty sitting right there? No. All right. You're no match for my 30-pound, mate. Pump, wind, pump, wind. Just want to keep it up away from these snags. Now it's getting in close, so we've got to muscle it a bit. Oh, no way. This is probably what bit us off. Pretty solid tailor. We're happy with that. Another 10-pound bonus just for the species alone. All right, I take back everything I said about the bream being the ones who chewed me off. Would have been these guys. He almost had worked his way through the 30-pound leader. Super happy to get a tailor. Off he goes into the murkiness. Just worried that if the tide drops too far, then this whole little bay here gets too shallow and all the fish move deeper, and then it's just a dead zone. Alright, so I just cast the bait out on this. It sits in that little deeper channel that the creek kind of cuts out. Let's bring it in and have a look. Oh, we got a fish. We got a flatty. I was unaware. Hell yeah, we'll take it. All right, got another flathead. He's definitely been eating the burley. I can feel a big lump in his stomach. Unfortunately, he swallowed the hook fairly deep, and I doubt he's going to release well, so I'll dispatch him and he'll be dinner tonight when I get home, or lunch probably tomorrow. Picked clean. Yeah, I think it's just juveniles, guys. Can go somewhere else, somewhere a bit deeper, somewhere that's on the way back to the car as well. Here's a crab. Oh, don't pinch me. I just want to use you as bait. Get in there, buddy. Oh, these are all great sized crabs. All right, I'm at the spot. It's deep here, it just drops straight off, so. All right, the rod with the sinker, the old Proton. Oop, dropped a crab. Lucky I have a pocket full. And with the sinker, we'll cast that out. Let the crab sit on the end. But yeah, I'm a bit over it now, but for the sake of the fish we've already caught, I'll keep persevering. Okay. Oh, this guy might be legal. I've done it, another fish. This guy's 27 on the crab. We are done. Our 4-hour window has closed. Alright guys, back in the car, the 4-hour window is closed. Pretty good session in the end. Got the couple bream, a few flathead and a tailor. So pretty stoked with that. That's gonna easily be my best round yet. Stay to the end and there'll be a little point tally there to show how many points I got this round and overall on all my different rounds. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss new videos, and feel free to leave me a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Hello there. Well done. Congratulations.